A câștigat un premiu Emmy pentru cel mai bun actor, 2 premii Bafta din 3 nominalizări, tot pentru roluri principale și nenumărate alte distincții pentru interpretare. Totuși, planeta întreagă îl recunoaște pe actorul Sean Bean pentru rolurile din trilogia Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones. Actorul britanic filmează zilele acestea în România pentru Cravata galbenă, o peliculă despre viața dirijorului Sergiu Celibidache, în care îl interpretează pe părintele acestuia într-o complicată relație tată-fiu.
It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing.
I, Eddard, of the House Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North, sentence you to die.
Game of Thrones, you know, became a big, just like Lord of the Rings, it snowballed into a big thing across the world, and we didn't realise it at the time. But,
no?
Not really. No, we were in New Zealand, and we just kind of got on. We knew it was a, you know, quite a big film, but we didn't expect it to reach that many people all over the world, and well, made a hell of a lot of money, and which is good, and it was a great piece to be involved with.
Sean Bean filmează în aceste zile în România pentru lungmetrajul Cravata galbenă. Va fi Demostene, tatăl celebrului dirijor Sergiu Celibidache.
A Romanian with Greek origins, so I think you needed a bigger nose for your character.
I've got one of them already. That came with the part and parcel.
What do you think, Demostene is a positive or a negative character, considering his son completely separated from him when he turned 18 years old?
In those days, you know, in 1920s, right up until probably the 50s, in most countries, but especially someone from a military background would be very, very strict with the children. And children weren't really seen as they are now. They were seen as people who should be trained, should learn, then step up and achieve a successful and an important career. With Demostene, he wants his son to follow in his footsteps. And so he tolerates him playing the piano and the music, you know, a little bit, but he just expects him to grow out of that and become a governor or possibly a prime minister, future prime minister of Romania.
What is the most challenging part of this role for you?
So it's strange that I like playing the piano, and I like piano music, and I like Bach and Mozart and a lot of the classical stuff. And I am actually in this film I'm very anti-music, and I slammed the piano lid down on his fingers, and so it's quite a contradiction in terms, really.
A big contradiction.
Yeah, yes, because I'm quite fascinated. I feel like having a little go on it, but in the scene I'm saying, shut up, don't play this piano again.
Do you have any time and any plans to visit some places in Romania?
We've not had that much time because we got here and then I was straight to work, and I'm in most days. But we want it. Well, I guess a lot of people always want to go to the Transylvania and the castle. But it's a beautiful country, and you know, in the city, Bucharest, and there's so many kind of things to look at. There's so many old buildings. It's quite interesting with the old buildings from the last century.
Then
you've got the communist kind of right next to them.
Tipul dur din filme, despre care se spune că cel mai adesea moare înainte să se termine filmul, este în viața reală nu doar un iubitor de muzică, ci și un pasionat grădinar.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot of roses, yeah, that smell, the perfume, that are scented roses. I've got about 150 of those, I think. And I go around clipping the heads, the dead heading, and you know, I like to take care of them. But there's a lot of stuff. I guess there are stuff that, you know, from what my mum and dad had in their garden, or my granddad, and they're quite old-fashioned plants that I've got quite a few of them.